Hey everyone, welcome back to Risa Does Makeup. I was just sitting over at my desk editing a video for next weekend and my doorbell rang and I knew it was FedEx dropping off the Charlotte Tilbury Holiday Palette. I ordered this palette last Thursday when it was available for 24 hours and I have ShopRunner 2-day shipping, so it came pretty quickly. I'm really not sure why Charlotte did it this way, releasing it for 24 hours and then not having it available for a while, and I have not found out for sure when the palette is going to be released again. But what I've been told from other people on Instagram is that it's coming back in early October. So again, if I can verify that information, I will put it in the description box. I wasn't even sure if I should do this video yet, if I should just wait until it's in wider release because it's not currently available. If you didn't get it within that 24 hours, you can't get it right now. But then I thought, why not? It's here. I'll open it in front of you guys on camera, give you my first impressions, do some swatches, and that way it'll give you time to decide if you really want it or not. I remember last year I went back and forth for the longest time on whether or not I should get it, and then before I knew it, it was sold out, and I regretted not getting it, so I was really looking forward to this holiday release. So I did already cut it open just to save a little time, but this is, oh, maybe I didn't cut it that well. This is my first glimpse. I always love the way Charlotte Tilbury packages her products. They're always very secure, bubble wrapped. It's not like Sephora where they just toss something in a box and like, here you go. And a lot of times it ends up broken. Your receipt always comes in a nice little envelope. And then there's a Charlotte Tilbury sticker right here. And suspected it is in bubble wrap. And it's called Starry Eyes To Hypnotise, 4 hypnotic eye glow looks. And here's the package. It's sort of an iridescent blue. It's really pretty under these lights. And the palette is as big in person as it appeared in promo photos on Instagram and on blogs. Sometimes you see a palette online and it looks a certain size and then you get it and it's super tiny. That's not the case with this. This is exactly the size I expected it to be. The palette itself is a beautiful blue and it's got this glitter CT starburst that's sort of textured in the middle. Here's the moment I've been waiting for. Ooh. I thought I would like gasp. I'm not gasping, but it is gorgeous. I guess, you know how I just said like moments ago that the palette looked to be about the size that I thought it would be? But the pan size, for some reason, I thought would be bigger. Again, I didn't get the one from last year, and I don't think I ever saw it in person. That's why I'm surprised. But the more I look at it, I mean, these colors are stunning. I am excited to dive into this. I'm not really sure which one I'm going to try today, but they're beautiful. It's kind of like a naked palette, like an Urban Decay naked palette, but broken up into, you know, 4 different segments. But it's about, the pans are about that size, I would say. So here's the Urban Decay Naked Reloaded, and here's the Charlotte Tilbury. So, you know, the colors aren't the same at all, but there are a couple of pans in the naked palette that, you know, are bigger. But for the most part, yeah, the pan sizes appear to be similar. If you're not familiar with how Charlotte Tilbury's quads, her quad eyeshadows work, they have a prime shade, an enhanced shade, a smoke shade, and a pop shade. These have a prime shade, an enhanced shade, and a smoke shade. From what I heard, she's coming out with another palette of pops, which are the shades that are in every quad that Charlotte likes to put on top of the finished look to give it a lot more sparkle and shine. While the majority of these shades are shimmery, they're not quite as intense and glittery as a Charlotte Tilbury pop shade. So I think what I'm going to do is show you some swatches right now, and then I'm going to go and take off this 12-hour-old makeup because I've been filming all day, filming and editing all day. I'm going to remove this and apply one of these trios. I think I'm going to do the Dream Glow because I never wear green in any of my videos. Actually, the shade I have on today has a little bit of green to it, but yeah, I think that's one that's speaking to me right now, the Dream Glow. So I'm going to start with swatching Happy Glow. say that most of them appear to be pretty pigmented. Seduce Glow, these three on the end, those were not quite as pigmented as the first 6, in my opinion. I do plan on filming a follow-up video and another tutorial using this palette once it launches again, but for now I'm going to go, as I mentioned, remove what I have on and do a quick demo of the Dream Glow. All right, here we go. So if I'm gonna do this Charlotte's way, I am going to use the prime shade first. And she usually uses a fluffy brush for that. So I'm gonna use a Morphe M441. So this is the prime shade from the Dream Glow section. And I am going to apply that. We'll do this side. All over the lid. It's coming off a very, very soft yellow gold. Now for the Enhance shade, I'm going to go in with a little bit of a smaller brush. This one is a Sigma Firm Blender E44. And I'm going to go into that Enhance shade. I'm going to put that right on the lid. Ooh, that's pretty. Now obviously if you are someone that doesn't like shimmer on the lid, this is not for you. There are only 3 mattes in this palette, and they are the smoke shades on the ends of the Happy Glow, Love Glow, and Seduce Glow sections. Dream Glow, the one I'm using, doesn't have any matte whatsoever. It's all shimmer. So of course, you don't have to use just these 3 colors for a look. You can use a shade from, Happy Glow in the crease, the matte shade that's on the end right here. You can use that as a transition color if you'd like. You can use the black from over here as a liner. I mean, there's so many things you can do. You can add in, shades from other palettes if you want to. But yeah, if you're not one for shimmer all over, then this trio is not one that you are going to enjoy. So this is the look with just the prime and enhance shades. And now I'm gonna use the smoke shade just on the corner of my eyes. And for that, I am going to use this Smith 253 brush. And I am going to just pop that right here on the outer corners. There's definitely a lot of fallout with the shade, so you would probably want to do your concealer and foundation after. But I gotta say, I think it's pretty. I think it's a nice look. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to clean up this area, maybe apply a little liquid liner and reapply my lashes so you can get the full picture, the full finished look. So I finished off the eyes with a little black liquid liner, and then I put on some really natural looking lashes. These are the new Ardell Naked collection, 422, I think. I will put the correct number in the description. I also went ahead and put a little bit of that same smoke shade that I used on the outer corners. I put that along the lower lash line, and then I used this shade from the Happy Glow portion, and I put that in the inner corners of my eyes. So I am really happy with the look. So would I recommend this $75 eyeshadow palette? Yeah, I would. Especially if you love shimmer, especially if you love Charlotte Tilbury, and if you have plans to go to a lot of holiday parties this year. I know I like to be glam when I go to holiday events, and this is definitely a glam girl palette. I think I've already said this, but very, very happy that I didn't procrastinate, that I got it on the first launch. This palette is called Starry Eyes To Hypnotise. It says that there's 4 hypnotic eye glow looks, and I don't know if hypnotic is the adjective I would use, but I think it's really, really beautiful. And as I mentioned, once I find out the exact date that it's going to be released for the season, I will let you know. I have searched Instagram, Charlotte's Instagram, everybody I know that's affiliated with Charlotte's Instagram, and unless I missed it, I didn't see an exact date, but I've been told, again, that it's early October. So any new updated information I will put in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial and the swatches and hearing my first impressions. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please give this video a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button and the notification bell and become part of the wonderful, awesome Risa Does Makeup family. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I really appreciate it. You can also find me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter under the same username, Risa Does Makeup. Once more, thank you for watching, and I will see you again very soon.